Hello, my lovelies. It's Barbara, and welcome to Grid Day Monday, even though it's Tuesday. We're going to have a little golden singing bell to start us off today. This is really good for the heart and the throat chakras. And this activates our crystal grid, and it activates us. Today is a very important grid. There is, in Hebrew, one of the 72 names of God is called the circuitry of receiving so that we may share. And that is our grid today. So let's talk about the grid. Thank you, Singing Bell. So like I said, today's grid is receiving so that we may share. We talk about give and take, but it's bigger than that. A relationship is give and take. No, it's not. A relationship should be give and give. It should be receive so that we may share. When we receive so that we can share, we're doing it for our highest and greatest good and for everyone's highest and greatest good. We're doing it for the community, for the collective. We're receiving so that we can send it out to others and share. So that's what today's grid is. And let me just explain what we have going on here. So we've got our Archangel Metatron grid cloth, which I love. And then I placed one of my golden Metatron's cube. I can't even think of what to call that all of a sudden. It's 18 karat gold, and it has Metatron's cube on it, just like this grid cloth does. And it allows us to concentrate or focus the energy better. And I had to laugh because when I was doing it, I have Metatron's cube within Metatron's cube, and that's just like so super powerful. I love it. It's kind of like putting a cape on Superman. He's already Superman, but now you put a cape on him, and so now he's like even more powerful. So in the center, we have this raw emerald, and the emerald, it's a really nice healing stone. It resonates with the heart chakra because it's got that green. It detoxifies negative energy and transforms it into positive energy, or low frequency energy into high frequency energy, just like shungite does. It's very calming and balancing. It's all about kindness and empathy and compassion. So when we want to receive so that we can share, this is a perfect stone for that. Because compassion, that's part of receiving so that we can share. So that's pretty cool. Now, surrounding the emerald, we have Amazonite. We have these 6 Amazonites. Okay, and I'm going to move them around. Whoops. Amazonite is a prosperity stone, but it's also calming, soothing, gentle. It can resonate with the heart chakra and the throat chakra, so it's really good for creativity. Artists use Amazonite a lot because it can promote that creativity and communication. And communication can be singing, it can be playing a guitar, it can be, you know, any type of communication. It can be writing. Amazonite also has a quality of helping you to reduce your self-damaging behavior. So whether that's addiction or, you know, emotionally beating yourself up, it can help with that. And it brings in grace. It's also, you know, like I said before, it's calm and gentle and soothing, and that brings in the grace. And, you know, grace is all about compassion and forgiveness, forgiving ourselves and others. When we forgive another person, we're actually doing it for ourselves. We're saying, I don't need these negative icky emotions hanging on to me anymore. I'm going to let them go. So the Amazonite can disperse that low frequency energy, and it can help, excuse me, it can help filter the energy so the positive comes in. So that is the Amazonite. Now, I had somebody into my shop yesterday, and she was asking me, how do I build a crystal grid? And what I said to her is what I'm going to say today, and that's use your intuition and talk to your guides. How did I know to make the grid like this? Because I talked to my guides. I said, first I say, what is the grid of the week? And then I wait for signs, and I got the word give. And I said, okay, we're going to do give. And then they said, no, not give, it's receive so that we can share. Okay, what's the stone that's going to be in the center? And I just start there. And I meditate and I ask them, and then they tell me, and then I say, okay, what's the one that goes around there? And how many do I need? And it's literally just a conversation that I have with my guides, because I don't need to create this. They see the bigger picture, and I don't need to make it complicated. So to make it easy, I just say, okay, what's next? Okay, what's next? And when I feel like it's done, I ask them, is it done? Sometimes they say no. Sometimes they say, nope, you need something in the four corners. Okay, that's cool. We can do that. So getting back to the grid, the next crystals that we have are these right here. This is called Nephritite Jade. And this has similar properties to just the regular jade. And this jade is used in dream work, lucid dreaming, and with remembering dreams. It's a stone of health and abundance, allowing divine energy to enhance the circumstances of our lives. It's a stone of fidelity. So it's like this keeps us honest and having that life of integrity. So that when we receive, we share with compassion. We share with love. We want to make sure that who we share with appreciates what we're sharing, and we're doing it with no expectations of anything in return. And that's very important. When we share, we should never just expect, like, you owe me. If I'm going to share something with somebody, I don't expect anything in return. Because I know that if I share out this way, the universe is going to present me with something from the other direction. And it's going to be even better than what I shared. So the more I share, the more I receive. So that is the Nephritite Jade. And then the last stone we have, these right here, this is Black Obsidian. And anytime that I create a grid, I know there's going to be some kind of grounding force. Usually on the outer edges, because if you think of like a tent, you want something grounding on the lower edge or on the outside, you know, like the ropes that tether the tent to the ground. So the Black Obsidian is really good for that. Black Obsidian is also very protective. It is excellent for removing negativity or psychic attacks or low frequency energies. It's a really good stone to help, I don't want to just say children, but children or people that could be vulnerable from abuse. So having your child or a special needs person wearing Black Obsidian is a really good thing. You know, and they can wear it as a necklace or whatever, you know, bracelet, ankle bracelet. But it's really good for that. And it's also really good for manifesting. So what do we want to manifest here? We want to manifest the ability for us to receive so that we may share with all. And so the intention that we put into this grid is just that. The Black Obsidian relates to the root chakra. So again, it's very grounding. That root chakra is all about stability, home, safety, security. That feeling like we're home or we have a home, family. So that anchors our grid. So we've got energy coming down from above, coming into the grid, and then it's spreading out. So we're receiving so that we can share. All right, that is today's grid. I hope you enjoy it. And let's have a little bit more singing, Belle. I send you all blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, and divine health today. Because you know what? You deserve it and you're worthy. Thank you for joining me. Have a blessed day.